You are correct. What's the emphasis of this spiritual knowledge? Never forget this. Everything I'm about to say is hinged on this. Of all pursuits is that singular word called what? The glory. And the Bible called the God of our Lord Jesus Christ the Father of glory. If all pursuit is glory, and this person we are talking about is the Father of glory, who do we pursue now? You are correct. So the reason why we pursue God is because he is the Father of glory, and because glory is the ultimate pursuit, and somebody is the father of it. It is only common sense that you pursue him who is the Father of glory, since glory is the ultimate pursuit. You remember Moses, Deuteronomy chapter 32 and 33. You remember, am I correct? When Moses saw the things Moses have seen, it's like going to the stream in Oka, in Umbaku, and stretch your rod over it. Mark, try it. You can go on a Sunday morning so that it will be potent. Go to the big one that is like this. As you are going, tell your wife so that they will be preparing your funeral. You can't go there. Even God will not allow you to go there. But Moses went to the Red Sea, stretched a rod, he divided. Think about it. And people walked through it. I saw one movie, and the people were walking, and they were walking through water. They are trying to make it realistic in the movie. But the Bible told me dry ground. But the movie was trying to make it more realistic. You know, when they did the wind, and the wind made the water go like this, and Moses was doing, whoa, and one breeze was carrying him, and then there was water on the Bible said dry ground. There are some scientific things that you will read, you even find out is not impossible. That the Bible said he made it a heap. Made one heap this way, made one heap the other way. Even now, as I'm talking to you, there are machines that can divide water. All you need to do, just do a little research. How do they build bridges? I saw a mighty machine. Now, the reason why I'm saying this, if human beings can attempt that, why do you think is something impossible for God to do? There is a way they went to the bed of the sea. I was watching a documentary. There is a machine that they put there. All the waters was no more. They were working on it and checking it. Nothing was there. It was just the bedrock. No water is there. Just go and search what I'm telling you. No water inside. Meanwhile, the remaining part everywhere is the sea. That's how you send fiber cables. That's how you send bridges. That's how you do incredible things. And you think that God cannot divide the same sea and make a dry ground out of it. Now, this is my point. The same Moses that divided the Red Sea touched the water, it became blood. Did like this, frogs came out. What did Moses not do? All the elements were obeying him. In fact, he is a god to Pharaoh. He said, I've made you a god to who? Pharaoh. Meanwhile, I hope you know that Pharaoh is not addressed, it's not called a king. I hope you know. Pharaoh is a god, he's not addressed as a king. In fact, he doesn't rule alone. He rules with other gods. So they are called the gods of Egypt. The gods of what? Egypt. Yes. So it will take a god to bring other gods down. So Moses have to appear in Egypt as a god. Dealt with all the gods of Egypt, divided the Red Sea and took 6 million people out. went to the wilderness. If they are hungry, he feeds 6 million people at once. Which pot will cook it? They said they want to drink water. He gives them water. In the wilderness. They said, we know they see for night, so he will call down pillar of fire. He said the sun is too harsh, so he called down pillar of cloud. The man is creating like God created. Now that's not my point. At some point, the same Moses said, if I have found favor in thy sight, show me what? I said, Moses, you have divided the Red Sea. You know the problem? He has seen light, but the light of the knowledge of the glory of God has not shined on him. And as long as it has not shined, the ultimate goal and pursuit has not been met. And because of a superior intelligence that Moses had, whilst people were clapping for those acts and wonders, Moses was searching for the way of God, searching for the way. Meanwhile, who is the way?
Jesus.
You are correct. Even though you are not close, you are to nature, but he still answered my question. I am the way, the truth, and what? The life. If I have seen, if you are the one that blessed water like this and it became on me, at somewhere in which location in Yoruba land will you do it now and everybody will gather? Where do you think? Ibadabi? Just put it one side in Ibadan like this and the river will be flowing. You tie one wrapper, hold one staff like this and carry dada in your hair. And people will come, wonders will be happening, things will be. You never make them. You never make them. I bet make her ask. He never make them. Moses saw it and said, show me your glory. We need to pay attention. Are you getting the point? When the patriarch speaks, many of us gloss over it. And we don't understand how deep the matters that is the quest of their heart is. People like Abraham will say, I look for a city. Moses will say, show me your glory. Huh? In our generation, we say, give me a new car, new shoe. Somebody that fetched 6 million, can't he get 6 million shoes? But they wore one. They don't care. They are too interested in their spiritual pursuit that they didn't care what it was physically. It's not bad to have those things.